Hi, my name is Ben and welcome to Field and Foley. In this episode we're going to talk with a storyboard artist and two sound designers, and we'll take a look at the best booth of the indie arena in my opinion.
So hi Klaus, thank you for being on the show.
Hi Ben, what's the show?
The show is called Field and Foley. It's my YouTube channel now.
I heard of that one.
Yes, I'm doing audio interviews, but now I'm doing the Gamescom special, so I'm talking with different people because that's what Gamescom is all about, right? Reaching out to people with different professions.
I am a different person.
Yeah, so can you maybe talk a little bit about what you do? What's your profession?
Well, okay, so hi everyone, my name is Klaus Czerwinski. I'm a storyboard artist for AAA Cinematics. I worked on games like Horizon Forbidden West, Hitman, Avatar Frontiers, Rise Son of Rome back in the day. Started with Crysis 2 and Sacred 2 Fallen Angels, but I've also been a comic book artist in Germany, but also in America. I worked for G.I. Joe, Transformers, Heavy Metal Magazine. I worked in pen and paper role-playing games like Shadowrun, Battletech. I did Warhammer 40k novel covers. I did everything that has to do with drawing things and with storytelling.
And you're still staying young and have the most flashy jacket on.
I was just in Japan, feeling really cool for my first time, and I'm a fan of Naruto. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
And I like the show. I watched 150 episodes, which is like 10% of everything. And I got myself this jacket, and I'm rocking it at Gamescom.
Nice, awesome. And so how's the Gamescom been for you so far?
Stressful, but fantastic.
Yeah.
So many people came up to me and knew me and recognized me. And it's like super professional, students, fans, friends, family of colleagues and all that.
Yeah.
I get to meet all of them, and that's just like, amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's all this stuff about like seeing new games, hearing about news from the industry, going for drinks with people with green hair, stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard they're pretty fun to hang around with. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, I just met one yesterday, and she came from the same city that I came from.
No
Just
way,
by
was it in
accident.
the morning in the mirror?
No, it was really. I was at a dinner yesterday, and there was a woman with green hair, and was like, oh, that's the first person I'm gonna talk to, right? And I walk up to her, and it turns out, same city. And we just meet at Gamescom randomly. That's
Outstanding.
weird.
I just met somebody who originally comes from Bielefeld.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
now
I
at the HBK Essen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hi Miriam.
Shout out here.
Okay.
Yeah, so one last question. What's the thing you're working right now on that you're really passionate about? That you can talk about, of course, because it's NDA stuff.
Yeah, I have
Or
a
that
lot
you
of...
just finished, doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness, what I just finished. That's really difficult. So there are 5 AAA games that I worked on recently in the last 2 years. Still working on 1.5 of those. And the only one that is really announced is Exoborn. They have a booth here as well.
Yeah.
It's an extraction shooter type game, but I was there in the early concept phase, doing storyboards, finding the tone and how we can do the cinematics.
Nice.
But that was very at the beginning. It's not out yet. And I'm working on a lot of redacted and NDA stuff right now.
That's how
Redacted
Gamescom
stuff. So that's difficult to talk about. I'm writing a World War II treatment, which I will turn into a graphic novel at some point.
Nice.
But I might also make it into a real-life movie or an animated movie. I don't know yet.
Yeah, nice.
But once it's a comic book, we can transition it into other media. So that's interesting. And I'm also working on an animated show. Not really. I just finished my part of that. It's I got some advertisement right here for that. Here we go.
Oh,
It's
nice.
called Kaiju Cutie. It's by Molly Hattie Carroll. And you can scan it here and you can take this home.
Thank you.
And it's a
I know
hand-drawn,
about it,
2D animated cartoon. And it's for the entire family. It's fun stuff. Maybe you can put a link somewhere.
We'll definitely do
And
that.
I storyboarded episode 2 for that. So I'm now dabbling in indie animation as well.
Nice. And so maybe one last question really is, what is your like your connection to sound? Like what is your as a storyboard artist, do you think about maybe also how the scenes will like sound in the grand scheme of things? Do you think about the places, how they will sound? Or are you just amazed and afterwards to see the final result it's like, oh, holy hell, that's like...
Sound is our lifesaver and budget saver. I don't think about like, oh, how awesome is this going to sound? I'm thinking, how can sound save our butts? Because we might not have budget for something and we need to make something more impactful, and sound can do this, right?
Yeah, indeed.
I can think about like footsteps if somebody is like scouting a location and sneaking up on the enemy, something like that, and then you hear a twig snap or something like that.
Yeah.
So Foley comes in there, and also music makes everything just so much more epic. And especially when I worked on trailers, sound was always the most amazing thing.
Thank you. And thank you for taking the time of your busy game school schedule to talk with us.
It was crazy.
And yeah, thanks. Have a nice rest of your Gamescom.
See you around.
So, hi Stan, thanks
Hi.
for sitting down with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course, man. So, on your business card it says technical sound design and Foley artist, which
Yep.
is interesting combination of arts. So,
Yep.
how did you decide to go into these two areas?
Actually,
specifically?
one is missing. I'm also a field recordist, but it didn't
Ah.
fit on the card.
No field and Foley, man.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
how I started, actually started as someone that wanted to do sound design for linear media.
Yeah.
And that really got me into Foley. And
Yeah.
then during my education that I just finished up, like a couple months ago, I found out that you can also make audio for games. And I found out that I really liked to make logic, like build systems and stuff like that. And but my passion for like Foley really didn't die down at all. It only got like
Yeah,
more
you can make
wound up.
interactive dynamic Foley now.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
Fun times.
And then I also discovered field recording and the possibility of not only hearing stuff that's cool around the world, but also capturing it and using it for other applications.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's really how I always been in situations where, or I really grew up with a family that was always busy with making music or being busy with the tech side of audio, really. So yeah.
Awesome. And so, what's the latest thing that comes to your mind that was like interesting to you that you did, like some kind of concept, some kind of system, audio system, whatever?
I have to be careful because the
yes.
cool things are still under NDA.
I see, I
just
see.
finished up my 10-month internship at Guerrilla Games, of course.
Oh, nice one.
So
We'll talk about that after it's
yeah,
live.
we'll do. But yeah, I got to work on some very cool stuff, and yeah, one of them was Foley related. I will keep the details to a minimum, but
Okay, that's now a teaser for a future episode of Field and Foley. I'm gonna get you on the show and we're gonna get into details after it's out.
But yeah, so I did some little Foley thingies, and the results of those were pretty cool. But,
Awesome. Yeah. And so, what's your Gamescom been this year? Like, so it's the first time for you?
Yeah,
right?
first time. So a lot of new things to explore. Got the opportunity to chat with some cool people. Still have to chat with some cool people today. Yeah, saw a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of networking for me. Just expanding my network, get to know new people. Yeah, just there's a lot of talking, a lot of walking, and a lot of seeing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, same for me. It's been the last day now, Friday, at least the last for me. And it's getting exhausting, but it's still, I'm still talking to cool people. It's always fun, a lot of fun. So yeah, so you'll be coming here again next year then?
I think so, yeah. I'm here with friends as well, and one of them already said we're going to go next year, so I guess...
Gamescom is going to drag you in. It's
It's
like a black hole.
One
Everyone
of
is
us.
just...
One of us.
One of us, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for the little short interview. And as I said, like we're going to do a full-on episode after you can talk about some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, thanks man.
That sounds awesome.
you.
Cool.
Hi, thanks for being here. Thanks for
Hey.
coming on the show.
Thanks
so
for having me
can
here.
you briefly introduce yourself? Who are you? What are you working on?
Yeah, my name is Torbjørn Svendsen.
Yep.
I'm a sound designer from Norway, and I do sounds for various games.
Yes.
Right now, the most relevant one is PVKK, which I work for with Bits.
Can you say the full name or is it?
Planeten Verteidigungskanonenkommandant. Kommandant.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Good on you, man.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
Great stuff. So can you briefly say what it's about because my people might not know it. I'm guessing people know it because it's such a good like marketing and everything, but still.
Yeah, it's the trailers doesn't really show everything, so it can be a bit confusing. But the main gameplay of the game is, of course, shooting the big cannon.
Yeah.
You have a really big, complex control system where you have different types of ammunition, so you have to go through a bunch of different steps to fire this big-ass cannon.
Yeah.
And that's the main gameplay, and when that's done, you have some leisure time to go around your bunker.
Yeah.
Then you can get upgrades for your cannon, like an aiming calculator that helps you fire at moving targets. You do maintenance, fix up stuff, add the various upgrades, or buy like stuff to decorate your bunker with.
Yeah. Nice.
So you can do that, and there are also some escape room elements to the game,
Oh.
where you can go around, find secret stuff, hidden messages, and decode stuff. and underneath everything is a big narrative system. So it's a narrative game with mission structure.
Yeah.
So you go through this game with different narrative decisions. You have to decide where your loyalties lie.
So I'm guessing like if you have a lot of like little knobs and stuff like that, so you're gonna have a lot of Foley sounds and interaction sounds.
Oh yeah. Every little button and thing that you feel like you think you can touch has a sound, and you can fiddle with everything.
Nice.
Some
like that a
does
lot.
more stuff than others. So
Of course.
some are really simple, but some have deep stuff going on underneath. Like pulling a little switch, you hear some mechanical thing underground moving around, starting something.
Nice.
So there's a lot of little things going on.
Yeah. And so how did you approach the sound design? Like when you first started on it, what was your like your main plan for it, or did you just evolve it and just test stuff out, or did you always have something like, oh, I'm gonna use like old typewriters or something for the controls to make it clunky? Or
Yeah, I wanted it to feel like used and not super clean. So everything is a bit like feels a bit old and cranky and a bit screechy. So it feels like it's been worn and used a lot.
yeah.
So it's a lot of variations for everything. I use very little pitch and volume randomization.
Oh, nice.
Because especially since there's a lot of metal stuff going on,
Yeah.
that really can be quite telling.
Yeah.
And we're using native Godot for all the audio stuff. No middleware or anything.
Okay.
And I noticed that it's a bit harsher on the pitch shifting compared to some other stuff.
Of course. Yeah. It's not
So-
specifically made for audio. Then yeah, I know.
Yeah, so there's a lot of variations of everything. So
Nice. So lots of recording then.
yeah, lots of recording.
Awesome.
I try to record as much as I can. That makes sense. I don't have a big Canon at home, so I had to use some library stuff there and some synthesizers and be creative.
Yeah.
But most of the buttons and like physical interaction stuff are my own recordings.
Awesome. Yeah. I'd like to invite you to the podcast some point to like talk about it at more length.
Yeah.
If you're up for it.
That would be
cool.
great.
Yeah. So then just another question, how was your Gamescom experience so far? I mean, you had your game, the game you worked on at a booth, and at a beautiful booth. I'm going to show some footage as well, but it's like a massive machine where the computer's built in, and it's like has all the knobs and stuff out of the game, so you can actually physically control the game there. Such a great idea. So how did it feel like to be there and have this thing?
It's been really fun. I was here last year as well, but this year it's even cooler because we have the big thing, as you said.
Yeah.
So seeing people come up, they'll be like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" and like, "This is the coolest booth we've seen." It feels really good, and see people get really into it and be totally immersed in the experience and having fun and being shocked and seeing the big explosion go boom and they laugh. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Super fun to see.
Yeah, and what else did you do on Gamescom? Just like on the booth, or did you also look around, chat with other people?
Yeah, I've been walking around a lot. The whole Wednesday I had off, so I just went around most of the convention and just looked at things and tried to plan out what to go and play at some point.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been wandering around a lot when I haven't been at the booth and just had a nice time.
That's good.
Meeting friends I haven't seen much and meeting new people like you.
Yeah, that's the Gamescom experience. You finally meet people you wanted to meet
Yeah.
a whole long time ago.
So it's been really nice so far.
Yeah, awesome.
But tired. But
Yeah, and
it's,
tired. I mean,
it's
today's
fun.
Friday, it's the last day. We're
Yeah.
currently also at the Game Audio meetup that's going to start up soon. So this space is going to fill up real quick.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to this as like the final thing, the final event. Yeah, so thank you for the little interview, and we're going to
course.
be in touch again.
Thank you for watching. And if you want to support us, you can join us either on Patreon or on Ko-Fi, or you can buy merch in the link below.